Hey guys, it's again Pro. Welcome to another video. Hope you guys are staying home and staying safe. Today I have a new product for you. This is a speaker amplifier, a stereo audio amplifier. I got this on Amazon. I don't know. I'll leave a link to it in the description with pricing information. But I think I got this for around £20, so I don't know how much that is in dollars, but I'll try to leave a link for the American Amazon and the British English Amazon. Okay, so let's jump right into this. So I got this for £20 on Amazon, and well, since my other Philips speakers, the amplifier in it broke, like exploded, I got this, and well, let's just say it's a really good amplifier for the price. Now I'm going to talk about some positives and negatives about this, so please stay tuned for that. So let me just take you on around this. So this is the front part. You have the power on and off. This is the bass control. So this is the maximum, this is the minimum. You can control the treble. You can control the bass from the stereo speakers. But I normally leave it on here because you don't really tell the difference, and I leave this like up here because it makes it really crisp and nice. And this is the volume controls for the stereo speakers, not the bass. So the bass is a separate part of this amplifier, right? So it's I think this is plastic here. I think this is aluminium all around. It has a good weight, so it doesn't feel cheap at all. It doesn't really feel too cheap. Okay, so on the back you have your audio input, so you have your left, right. This is the bass output. It has like a little green plug that you put in here. Let me get it for you. Okay, so this is the little green plug that you put in here. There you go. And then your speakers just screw in the wires for your speakers just screw in there. This is the left and right terminals, and this is the power in. So what came in the box? So this and your audio input with a 3.5mm headphone cable. So these are the only two things that came in the box. So it doesn't come with a power supply, and you need to have your own power supply. The power supply I'm using is an 11.5 volt power supply. It says it requires 12, but the 11.5 volt power supply works perfectly with it anyways. So that's good. And it needs to be a DC power supply too, so you cannot use AC with this. Right. So time for some positives. Now, one thing I like about this is that you have the ability to control everything you want. So you can control the treble, the bass, you can turn up the bass, you can turn down the bass, you can adjust how loud you want the speakers to be. It's just a really simple interface, and no one can get confused by this. Also, the access points at the back are very easy to use, they're labeled well. It tells you where things are and what you need, and yeah, and also the sound quality that comes out of this is very good too. I'll do a sound test after I speak about the negatives about this. So another positive is that it doesn't get too hot when you are, say, on a very high bass volume. So the cooling is really good. So I think that's all I have about it. Now for some negatives, and there are quite a few. So first of all, the first negative that stands out from when you're buying it is the fact that it does not come with a power supply. And I get that if it's going to be £20, you'd be missing out some stuff, but seriously, a power supply is not that expensive to just drop in there. And if you're just going to add like an extra £1 for the power supply, then that's all right. Also, when it's on idle, there is a hissing sound from here once you turn it to the maximum treble. But if you put it on like somewhere here, it's hardly visible, it's hardly audible. And also from the bass, there's a really low humming like sound. But it's not, it if you have like a computer in your room and the hard drives are just on, that's the kind of sound you would hear, like a low frequency, like but it's like a background sound. It's not disturbing, but it's just there. I'd rather it to be quiet. And also the fact that this here is not a very secure connection. It's a little bit listen to that. It's a little bit flimsy. That's something you have to look at. And the fact that it doesn't just clip into place, you can just easily pull out if you mistakenly, drop it and can get it lost. And well, I think that's about it. So I'm going to connect everything in and do a sound test. Oh, before I forget, they advise you use a 6 to 10 inch subwoofer on this. So I have a 6-inch subwoofer here for my home theater. So I'm going to be using that. And yeah, so let's get right. Let's just set this up and I'll do a sound test for you guys. Okay guys, so I'm back in. I've connected everything together and this is my setup that I use. But I use a smaller subwoofer because it's in my room and this is just too boomy for my room. So yeah, right. I'm gonna show you the things that I've noticed but I forgot to tell you about. So when you turn it on, it makes a popping sound. So listen. So if you heard that, that's the sound it makes when you turn it on. And if you've noticed, there's a hissing sound. So listen. And then there's a humming sound from the subwoofer too. So that's what you would hear. I think the bigger the subwoofer, I think if you have a bigger subwoofer, it's going to be more noticeable because there's just more resonance and stuff like that. I don't know how it works, but I just know that if you're in a bigger room, you won't notice the, what do you call it, the humming as much. So I'm going to play a song here. Is it Depression by Oxhello. And yeah, so let's do this. I'm gonna start at I'm not gonna start it. I'm just gonna play it at full volume. So let's go. So I'm gonna turn up the volume here and then turn up the bass a little bit. So you guys get your headphones out or earphones and just listen to this. Don't use speakers. You won't enjoy it. Okay, let's do this. Stop that there. So as you guys have heard, it's a very nice sound, very balanced. You can adjust it to however you want to listen to your music. If you're a bass head, crank it up to the max. Nothing stopping you. So I'm gonna do a what do you call it, a bass excursion test now. So I'm gonna take the laptop off the subwoofer, turn it up, and watch it work. So give me 2 secs. Okay, so I've loaded up Bass I Love You. So this is a very good song for subwoofer excursions. So let's do this. I'm just gonna turn off the the actual speakers. I just need a subwoofer now, so let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to stop that there. As you guys have seen, this thing packs a punch, and this is not even full volume on this speaker. I don't want to do it because, well, I'm not gonna take chances. I don't want to burn out my speaker just yet. So if you guys like this little demonstration, please leave a like and subscribe. Like I said, I'm going to try to upload more frequently now, so yeah, so hit that subscribe button, help me get up to 100 subscribers, because we're halfway there now. So I mean, come on guys, let's get this up. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, then like it. If you didn't like it, then dislike it. You know what to do. I'll see you on the next. Peace.